goddamn it, it's been a pretty good morning for me. You know, let me turn my fucking airplane mode on. Motherfuckers love to call me mid fucking video. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit different than the one. Well, yeah, the one yesterday was different. This is gonna be another different. This is kind of how yesterday happened in a sense, right? How we got to that point. Now, when I date women, and I'm not really on it like that for those who don't know, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Because this truck, I don't have time to do it. I'm not really out there like that. I put everybody through a test. Every one of y'all, anybody that's ever talked to me, they go through a test. Everybody. How well you do on these tests, on the series of events I test you on, you don't even know. This is a little mental, psychological game thing I do with people. I'm just revealing it because, you know, I think it's an interesting topic, and I think anybody that listens to it is interested in listening. You know, when I do date women, I put them through a series of tests. They don't even know that I'm doing it. I make mental notes. Alright? Reason being is because you can't take everybody everywhere. You can't do everything with everyone. You gotta figure out who's selfish, who's in it for themselves, who doesn't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? I think the first test is the money test. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out, hang out, do stuff, go to the bars, have fun, you know what I'm saying? The whole time we out, I got the money to pay for everything. I do. I can foot the bill for just anything I ask to do. But I want to see what you gonna do. Now again, this isn't something this is like a conscious test I do to people. I don't like say nothing about it out loud, but the way you react to certain shit is the category I put you in my head. If we go out and say we go and I just do all this nice ass shit and we having fun and we're doing stuff, right? If you don't offer to put shit up, okay. I don't say nothing about it. I just know you selfish. Like low key. And I mean, and I'm not talking about like just one day. I mean, this consistently happens. You don't feel like you got to put in nothing, because a girl that likes you, a girl that gives a fuck about you, is gonna want to be a part of the situation and want it to work. I'm being real with you. It sounds crazy, but it's a real thing. A girl that likes you is gonna, like, most women when you date them, they get used to niggas doing everything for them to the point that when they don't feel like they have to do anything, so they don't feel like they have to contribute. Like, it's like, okay, well, why should I spend my money? You don't want the money, like, why should I care? You don't want taking me out. Now, the first couple of days, yeah, I let that ride. But what I'm saying is, if this is a continuous thing, you know what I'm saying? I make mental notes on, you know, for girls throughout however long we dating and shit. Again, I'm not on that like that. I'm just really making a point. But yeah, the money test, right? Motherfucker, if we constantly go out and you don't feel like you gotta pay for shit, like, I'm not asking for like no big money, like a big lump sum of shit, but it's the action of you wanting to put in to make the situation work for both of us. You know what I mean? If you just on some type of shit where you just feel like you're gonna just lay back and just receive everything and that's all, okay, cool. Noted. I put you in a certain category in my head. I can't really fuck with her like that on the night shit, because she gonna just sit there and ride it out. The second test is the submission test, right? Now the submission test is more so like, do you give me resistance for things that I ask for? Like, you know, sex, things like, you know, sex and food. The submission test can be a little bit of anything, like affection. If you give me, like, and again, you know, I have a level of resistance, you know, a level that I kind of like deem is enough. Like, if I'm like, well, let's go, you know, well, dang, can you just make me something to eat? I want to just eat something today. I just want something to cook, you know, something from home, and nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? If she's like, well, I don't feel like cooking today, I'm gonna go out. Like, let's go out. Now, granted, I'm not saying all this is like a one-time thing. Like, if this is a constant, like, if this is a thing, if she don't never want to cook nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, all girls don't want to cook, or all girls don't know how to cook. Most women know how to cook decent. But if you don't feel like you want to make anything, or you feel like you want to give me resistance, like, and again, a woman's body is her choice. I get that. But if it's like a bunch of static every time you ask her to do some shit, I put you in a category in my head. I can't really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't really fuck with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to give me all this resistance to everything. And again, the shit I ask you to do is not no crazy shit. Again, as far as the sex, that is your body, your choice. I'm not making no woman do nothing. I just want to see how you react to it, or see how much friction you give me when I ask you for little stuff, or because the stuff I ask for, I've asked for women be little shit. Be little shit. I don't ask for nothing that is unfeasible from a woman. I'm not the type of nigga that needs J's and shit. I might ask for like a shirt, some little shit, right? So that, that's kind of the submission resistance test. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first time I've ever stopped to name it. But, with anybody I've dated, I make notes of shit in my head. Like, okay, I can't really give her that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to be all resistant every time I ask her to do something. She always got an argument for some shit. Like, I don't too much deal with arguments from girls. Now, if if we're talking about an argument or something else, that's one thing. But I mean, towards the things that I want, you know what I'm saying? If it's like, I don't ask for nothing unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very fair with stuff, But if you just don't want to do it or don't feel like you gotta give a fuck, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna worry about you. The third test is, see what name I'm gonna give this. I guess the location test is what I would call it. Now, what happens a lot when you date motherfuckers and they know you got some type of money, and women ain't stupid, they're very smart, but I'm just as smart. So I know when a girl has a standard for shit, and there's nothing wrong with a standard. I respect your standard. What I don't like is when we always have to do the same old, like, bougie shit. Like, if everything we do is bougie, every time we gotta go somewhere, the hotel room gotta be $150 deposit, $200-$300 for the weekend. Every time. You don't want to do nothing below that. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like I can't take you to nowhere where I really want to go, because the shit I do, it can get ratchet. I like strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? If I can't take you to where I want to take you to and then enjoy it, and again, on this, I'm reasonable. Like, if we can't go to KFC and kick it, that's genuinely why I start, whenever I did date like that, or, was out there like that with it, I generally start small and work my way up. Because if you start big, you got to keep it up here. You know what I'm saying? And most women out the gate, I'm gonna just be blunt, they don't really deserve it from you when you first meet them. So, I mean, we just hanging out, we go to the mall, we just really kicking it on some light shit. But if you get mad about doing some light shit, or you feel like, I don't want to go to no, like, Applebee's, or I don't want to go do no bullshit, like, you don't want to do no little shit, like, we gotta always do the nice shit every time we go out, can't fuck with you like that. Because you expect a certain thing out of me because you feel like I got it like that, and technically speaking I do, but you expect a certain level of, like, resource out of me. You want stuff from me, you know what I'm saying? You need stuff from me. You can't fuck with me on the, like, basically what I'm saying is I can't take you to do no real nice shit because I can't take you to do no bullshit. And motherfuckers don't want to do the bullshit. They want to just start here, and I'm not doing that. I don't hand stuff to women off top like that. Any position, if you see me do anything nice with anybody, it has been earned over a series of events. Like, so let's see. Let me think here. I think that was the third one. Let me think. I don't lost my train of thought. The fourth one would be, what's the fourth one? God, I cannot remember. I had it in my head. Give me a second. It'll pop in my head in a second. Jeez, I had like 5 of these, and I just was making something top of my head. What's the fourth one? Jesus. Oh, the financial test. All right, financial test. Again, I'm not expecting a bitch to run a business. I'm not expecting a motherfucker to be the richest bitch in the world. I'm not expecting that. I don't expect women to have stupid money like that. What I do expect for you is to take care of yourself. Because I've been through a situation and have literally still technically living through it, where a person is codependent on me for everything. And it's like, oh my God, it's so like, why? Like, why you gotta need me for every little thing? Like, I guess that would be the independence test, kind of financial test. I'm really just naming these off the top of my head, but it's, I'm saying it's a series of little notes and little situations that put people in, or we get into, that I make notes on how you act, and then it's based off that I fuck with you based off that performance, you know, in my head. But yeah, man, I don't want to be around a woman that needs me for every little thing. Now, listen, need me for stuff you need me for. But I don't need a woman that can't stand on her own 2 feet. That I used to not give a fuck about the strong woman concept, but to be blunt with you, I like being around a woman that can handle herself, because there's nothing more attractive than a woman with her own shit. It ain't gotta be the most expensive shit, but a woman that can pay for some shit. Like, that shit to me is attractive. I don't need you to buy buy me J's and all this wild shit. But don't be the type of bitch that ain't got nothing to do nothing with. Like, you just, again, I've been through that situation. Literally, I've lived through it with a motherfucker that's codependent on me for everything, and I can't stand that son of a bitch. But it's just like, bitch, what is it that you want out of life? Like, you just want to like lay here and die? Like, can't be with no woman like that. But yeah, the independence test, that's one thing. If you can handle your motherfucking self. Let's see. I want to say, am I on number 5? I want to say the kinky test, right? Now, this one varies a lot, but it's one I make mental notes on it also. This is really just basically if you got good sex or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing long term with a, you know how motherfuckers be like, oh, I'm not, waiting till marriage, I'm waiting till marriage to have sex. I'm not doing none of that shit. Because you can marry a chick and the pussy be whack. There is nothing worse than kicking it with a motherfucker that you like, but her sex is trash. Like, you don't, and I'm not so much saying like your vagina in, like, literally, but I'm just saying like the way you carry yourself sexually, the way the way you fuck, I guess, is per se, like, just on your level of kinkiness. Because listen, with me, I don't say this a lot, but it can get real twisted. If I like you, it can get real twisted. And I'm as raunchy as you need me to be, and further if I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not down to try no experimental shit, because I think about Zodiac, about Gemini, twin thing, I think I am experimental. I don't like to keep doing the same old shit. Like, I mean, it's cool for a bit, but I'm just saying, if we're just constantly doing the same shit, if the sex ain't good, if I ain't getting my rocks off with it, then yeah, you could be the nicest, sweetest, sexiest girl in the world, but if I can't get off with you, what's the point? Like, that in itself will almost kill the whole thing. You can be a good woman and have your money together, be respectful, but if the sex is trash, and if you don't suck dick, I met a girl that didn't suck dick one time, and she used to just ask me, why you don't want to hang out with me? And it got to the point with me, I got so rude about it, I was just like, listen, you don't fucking suck dick. I literally can't do it. Like, it is practically a deal breaker for me. If a girl don't give head, I don't suck dick. What do you mean you don't suck dick? Like, you speaking Spanish or something? Like, nobody know English don't suck dick? Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't, like, cause nigga, I eat pussy. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not finna. And then on top of that, a woman's not only so much the sex, but if she's giving it bed. Like, some women lay there and just take it. And then you got some women that are like active, that they like to participate. You get like, okay, that stuff like that is why I don't like to trick. Because when you trick off on a girl, you're really getting bootleg sex. You're not getting the real shit. Because she's not fucking you because she like you, she fucking you because you're paying her to. But that's another topic for another day. Let's see. I think that was number 5. You want to test that on? The respect test. The respect test. Do you respect me? Meaning, we gonna go out and you gonna be hollering at other dudes. Like, if I take you somewhere, and this has actually happened to me before. Took a girl out, hung out with her. We at the bar, I go to the bathroom, come back, she getting other niggas' faces and shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm not an asshole. I finished the date with you, but it'll be the last time we hang out. Seriously. I can love you and I can think the world of you, but if you feel like you can talk to other niggas in my face or talk to other niggas while I take you somewhere or just do me any kind of way. And I'm telling you, there are girls that are this disrespectful. Like, you take them somewhere nice or you want to just be on a date with them, they'll actually start talking to other niggas. Don't give a fuck. Like, because niggas have gotten women so conditioned that they can do what the fuck they want to do to anybody and it's supposed to be nothing, that girls really do seriously act like that. But yeah, man, respect me, and not so much with other guys, but do you respect me in general? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you give a fuck about what I think? Do you consider my feelings with stuff? Because once we've been dealing with each other long term, my feelings and things I feel on things, you don't gotta agree with me on everything. We can disagree. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to see eye to eye on every goddamn thing. But you're not gonna disrespect me. I don't care how much I love you. I'll make myself get over you. Really, like, I can love you to the moon and back, get you every little item that you want. The second I feel like I'm disrespected past the point of return, I'm quitting you on the spot. I'll leave. Because I do too much. Like, I bring too much value to the table for me to be sitting there like, you know, I'm gonna just let this girl talk to this nigga in my face and it's supposed to be nothing. Now, if we have that understanding that, listen, we're gonna talk to other people while we going to do other shit, but that's fine. But I just feel like in a setting of a date, if I'm taking my time out to spend time with you, what you hollering at other niggas for? I had a chick do that to me once. Like, we were supposed to, and I fell out with her. But this same person, we was going to Daytona, and anybody knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. We went to Daytona. She was like, "Oh, let's pick up." This is how naive I was when I was younger. Let's pick up my friend. We're gonna pick up another guy on something that me and her were supposed to be doing. So we hanging out. We just all three just bouncing to spot to spot. Now, mind you, neither one of these motherfuckers had a car. She didn't have a car. He didn't have a car, which is how I ended up in this situation in the first place. I pretty much just got used out of my time. Whatever, I don't hold grudges and stuff like that. Women gonna be women. But I go to the bathroom, come back, I see her hugged up with this nigga. I'm like, you know what? Nah. Fuck this shit. You're not finna do me. Listen, I got too much respect. I got too much respect and value for myself to just let a woman treat me anyhow. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and just let a woman mistreat me and it be okay. Like, there has to be repercussions for someone. Because with a woman, if you don't set no type of ground rules, then a chick will just do anything. You have to, like, really check women on certain shit. Now, if you got a girl you don't have to check like that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That means you just got a girl that know how to respect you. I think that's great. But some women, you have to really tell them, like, listen, don't go hollering at other niggas while we out here. Because if you do, I'm going to just start fucking with you. You have to tell girls certain shit like that. But that just comes with the game, bro. Like, what I'm saying is my time is too valuable. Like, I don't hardly get time off as is right now. I'm not about to be hanging with somebody that feels like they can just do whatever the fuck to me. Like, nah, I'll go without. I don't give a fuck how good pussy is. I'll leave. I'll leave it. I'll just beat my dick for however long I feel like I want to beat my dick for. But enough on that. I think we're on number 6. Number 6 is the gratefulness test. Now, you get girls sometimes that you buy them shit or you do stuff for them, and it's like, to them it's another day in the park. Okay, cool, thank you. Like, listen, I'm not expecting the bitch to do a backflip. God damn it, look, be grateful for what I try to do. Like, if I'm taking my time and resources out to do something for you, it's because I see you like that and you've reached that point with me. You know what I'm saying? And you stick with me to the point where I feel comfortable enough to do stuff for you. Because again, all the stuff I don't hand it to anybody off top. It's not like, oh yeah, let me just give you a motherfucking lamp and shit. Well, not lamp, you get my point. Let me just get you all this nice shit that you want because you want it. No. But what I'm saying is, if I do stuff for you, be grateful. Just show you care. Like, I don't expect you to go light fireworks and shit. But goddamn, bitch, don't treat it like it's nothing. I work hard to I drive this truck and work hard to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm buying you something, I care about you. Like, that's me showing initiative that I care about you as a person. Alright. I call this one a time test, and most motherfuckers fail this one. motherfuckers, what girls want is girls want a relationship off time within the first 6 months, and then you can tell them like, look, I ain't the type of person for no relationship. And usually I usually do that. I'm like, look, I'm not looking for nothing serious. And again, this is on them. This is not something I'm so hard on. But if you stick with me for a long period of time, like, okay, I'm one of them people, I'm like Amazon, right? The longer you stick with me, the more benefits you get. And most motherfuckers can't stick it out. Like, they want, what most chicks want, they want the nice shit up front, and it don't work like that. Even the truck and shit, like, they have sign-on bonuses and shit, but they split that shit up over a couple years, nigga. Like, you ain't getting no higher sign-on bonus unless you've been fucking with us for a minute. You ain't getting the pay unless you've been fucking with us for a minute. And that's exactly how I treat women. The more shit you stick with me through, the longer you've been with me, the more shit you get. Especially if you passed the other previous tests before this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I mean, again, this all coincides with the same thing. But if you really been fucking with me for a minute, I mean been fucking with me for a minute, arguments, all the other shit, and you stick with me, and you really stick with me despite not having a relationship, listen, bitch, you getting everything you want. Because I fuck with you like that. Like, I feel like girls that, you know, put up with certain shit deserve certain shit. Like, and previously, before now, you know, I was out there talking to a bunch of other motherfuckers. So anybody that hangs on through that, I mean, I know you a trooper, and I know, and then it shows that you really genuinely care about me. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to my last one, the likeness test, right? Do you actually like me? Because you can do all this other shit and just be pretending. I've actually had a motherfucker do that before. Do all this other shit, and you know, they just wanted the experience. They ain't really like me. That's what really, if any, don't nothing hurt my feelings more than the motherfucker that's around me who don't really like me. I don't even want to have sex with a girl if she genuinely doesn't want me. Like, I can't pay for pussy because if you fuck her up when you paying for pussy, you know for a fact she don't really give a fuck about you like that. She doing a job. I don't need a woman whose energy is not in it. Like, I want you to be in it. I want you to give a fuck about what we're doing. Like, I want you to like me back. Like, I'm making it that way so we both have fun. Like, if I'm putting energy into it, I like you. But don't just be there and just be like, nah, I fuck with him because I fuck with him. I mean, he's cool. He's alright. He don't really love me. And see that, and that's what bitches want. Bitches want the nice shit. They want the benefits. They want the perks. But they don't really want to invest. They want to still do that with me and then think they can do this other shit with everybody else the same way. Like, no, I'm Ronell. Like, I'm really putting time and energy and effort into a person that I care about. And I'm not fucking with nobody that don't like me. Like, if you don't like me, if you genuinely don't like me, stop talking to me. Like, you wasting both our times, because now I'm investing in you thinking that you like me like that. You just around riding the wave. Like, oh, because I just want to do the nice shit because I want to stick with you and I know you got money to take me somewhere. Bitch, fucking stab yourself and twist the blade. But yeah, man, I thought I'd make a video on that. Damn, this shit running 23 minutes. But yeah, man, I wanted to share that. These are little mental tests I put people through to see if you really fuck with me for real. For real, for real, for real. And again, if you passed all that, then you get to do the nice shit. You get rewards for it. I help you. Listen, I am a walking stimulus package. If I fuck with you like that. And that's not me bragging. I just know I can make some shit happen if I really want to make some shit happen. But all I'm saying is, if I'm trying, like, please try to care about me. Like, I like you. Like, I like you. Like me back. That's all I'm asking. But, yeah, man, that's all